Can you hold this for me? We're on our way to the Missouri State Fair right now. Laurie's here too. She's slightly out of frame. And we're sitting here talking about all of these sayings that are like, deader than a doornail. But we were calling it, what would we say about the dumber than a doornail?
Yeah, you said dumber than a doornail.
Yeah. And then like a 3-dog night and have your cake and eat it too. And what are those things called? Not metaphors. You can put yourself in there too. If you want to put yourself in the frame, you can just hold it out a little further. There you go. Now you look like a vlogger.
I'm a vlogger now. Well, and I was trying to think of the one about a dog, and I said it's something about being tireder than a dog.
That's my favorite part, is that you just have your own spin. Like the other day she said,
I make them up.
I was out like a log instead of like I slept like a log, or I was out like a light. She said I was out like a log.
I always thought that's what it was. I was out like a log.
I guess that's the point, is that some of them don't make sense.
They don't.
I don't think the have your cake and eat it too one makes sense.
I was trying to explain that one to her, and
yeah, have a go at it. So what is it?
Well, I said what it means is sometimes you don't always get everything that you want. You might have some cake, but doesn't mean you're going to get to eat it.
Yeah, and that's where you lose me. Like, why would you not be able to eat your cake?
In reality, of course, you're going to eat your cake.
But that's why it's
in this saying that whatever these things are called, that's what it. You don't necessarily get to eat it. You have it, and if you're lucky, you can eat it.
Okay. I think it has more to do with the fact that like you can't have your cake and also eat it, because once you eat it, you don't have it.
No.
She doesn't think that.
I don't think that's it. Oops, stay on the road,
rumble
please.
strips. Okay, I'm not gonna look at the camera anymore.
Yeah.
There's also something about a rug, like a dog.
There's something about a dog and a rug, and I can't think of that one.
I was thinking it's like it's a 3-dog night, and it's not that.
It's not that.
Have you heard that?
No. Yes.
The 3-dog night?
Yeah, I've heard that one. But I don't know. There's something about a dog and a rug, like, I don't know. I can't think of it.
Dog and a rug.
We were talking about don't count your chickens before they hatch. That's one.
That is one, and I do that.
And she's counting her chickens.
I'm counting my embryos before they hatch. You know what's funny is embryos are graded on whether or not they're hatching.
What?
Embryos do hatch. Because,
they do?
Yes, because an embryo has a cell wall, and then right as it implants or whatever, it hatches out of its cell wall and grows. And so it's a good sign when your embryos are hatching.
I didn't know they called it that. I just thought they called it implanting or something like that.
Well, that happens also, but hatching out of its like cell wall is a thing. And sometimes clinics will do what's called assisted hatching, where they'll actually physically disrupt the cell wall and make it hatch.
Oh, so they're cracking the egg.
They crack the egg.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool, but sometimes they just hatch on their own. And I think our clinic does assisted hatching, and so they were like, it might be an extra $500 the day of if we have to do the assisted hatching, if they're not hatching on their own.
Yeah. $500 to do that?
Yeah.
I'll do it for $200.
You'll hatch. I don't think there's any amount of money that you could pay me to let you hatch our embryos.
I think I could just look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure.
Can't be that hard. Just poke it or something.
With like a needle. You know, it's microscopic.
I just need the equipment, that's all.
You just need a microscope. Oh, I could probably poke it then. If you gave me a microscope and a needle.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you could.
Yeah. But they have to like slurp it onto something so that it holds still.
Oh,
they like suction.
Because it probably slips around.
Oh, I'm sure they're real squishy.
Real slippery.
Yeah, a little slippery son of a guns.
Yeah, slippery. I don't know about that. That might be harder than I thought. I'll have to rethink that.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to let you do that. But if you know what those things are called, please comment below, because it's driving us nuts that we don't know what these things are called.
And if you have any good ones that you'd like to share, and you have to explain what they mean, because we don't get it. Especially if they're obscure.
The one that started the whole thing was when you said the slow man is late or something. What was it?
No, I said he who hesitates is lost.
That's more eloquent than the slow man is late.
Yeah. See, it's already getting changed.
That one's literal. The slow man, he who is slow is late.
He who is slow is just going to be late all the time.
Alright, we'll catch up with you guys at the fair.
Bye.
That's awkward. We got her parked. I don't know. I think I will take my backpack.
Woo, that's cool.
This is bringing back so many memories.
Oh, it's fine.
We did the VIP parking, which is a whole $5 here. And we're gonna go meet up. My mom and Betty are already in there, so we're gonna go meet up with them. And I have a little like Missouri State Fair promotional deal that I'm doing for Instagram, which has been so much fun and so cool, and just like an excuse to come to the Missouri State Fair for the first time in like 10 years. So I'm just excited. I have goosebumps. This is ridiculous. I have goosebumps like thinking about being at the Missouri State Fair again and milking a cow, just like I did when I was, like my mom remembered that I was more proud of that t-shirt saying I milked a cow than I probably wanted to wear it all the time. Do you remember my t-shirt that was about milking a cow? No. I milked a cow at the Missouri State Fair.
Hey, here's your ticket right here.
Oh, I better take my ticket. So we're here, and our guess is that Mom and Buck are over there in the food area.
Where they are. I guarantee they're over there eating corn dogs.
Corn dogs. Brad would be excited to see the Traeger stand.
Yep, Traeger.
Yeah. I want a funnel cake. We were close. By the ice cream.
Yep. So is that all you guys have done since you got here? Yes.
Oh. Are you just gonna go at it with the spoon?
Well, we're worried about having enough money for all the food.
Oh, I know. I'm genuinely worried too.
I've got it.
Oh, okay, good.
I have like 170.
Oh, I think that'll do it.
I don't know.
Hi, little goat. Hi. Oh, I want one. Oh my gosh, they have a zebra and a camel.
That one's pretty too. Look at the babies, Barb.
Aww. On to the next activity. We decided to sit this one out because we're going to do bigger and better things.
Right.
Yeah. But we'll wait for them while they ride this.
Yeah. They've been talking about it all afternoon.
I can't wait to see what horse they pick out. Oh.
Hey.
Oh boy, here we go. This lovely gentleman allowed us to ride, and we were 2 tickets short. That was nice. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I hope you got a That was a whirlwind. I think the last you saw, we were probably at the state fair still. It was so hot. Oh my goodness. Especially coming from San Diego where the humidity is 0 to being in Missouri where the humidity is like 1,000% and it's 100 degrees on top of that. It was blazing hot. And it was hot enough that our cousin that met us there was feeling really under the weather. Like, I don't know, she was probably dehydrated, and so we ended up just kind of getting out of there pretty quickly. We got her a golf cart ride to her car and she's doing fine, so everything's good, but we all were just kind of like done. Basically after the rides we were done. We just headed up to the front. So It was really fun though. I'm really glad we did it. We might have to make that a yearly tradition that just the girls go up to the state fair. And I've driven down to Springfield now. I got some dinner and I'm sitting here in our room watching the Chiefs game, which is incredibly boring. Oh, I guess we've scored a couple more times since the last time I looked up from my phone. And Brad isn't gonna be here till after midnight. He's flying into Springfield from San Diego. I drove down to Springfield tonight to meet him here, and then we're both flying out from here in the morning to go to our friend's wedding in Ohio. She's a friend from optometry school that we haven't seen since graduation. A bunch of our friends from optometry school are gonna be there too. It's gonna be really fun. And it's just like a 36-hour trip to go to her wedding, and then we're gonna come back home and we'll be home for the foreseeable future. I don't think that I mentioned this yet. I was gonna talk about it yesterday, and then it was just like so busy with the kids, and just it was such a quick turnaround from getting back from San Diego and doing this. Knowing what I know now about like how exhausted I am and how much I miss the kids, the back-to-back trip thing is not ideal. I just miss my kids so much, and it was really hard to turn around and leave them after only being home for 36 hours. Well, I was home longer than that, 48 hours, 2 evenings. But yeah, really hard to turn around and leave them. But I didn't have time to like get on here and mention that as I got, okay, so it was crazy. As our flight was taking off from San Diego, I got a phone call from our fertility clinic, and I couldn't answer it because we were like ascending on the airplane, and I already felt bad that I had forgotten to turn my phone on airplane mode. So I just ignored the phone call, and then once you're in the air, they'll let you text through like the Wi-Fi or whatever. So I texted Brad and I said, I didn't know why they were calling me. So I said, hey, can you call our fertility clinic and see what they wanted? He ended up leaving a message, and once I landed, I called them back. Turns out our transfer date has been moved up by almost 3 weeks. So originally it was going to be, what's the date now? Originally it was going to be the last week of September, and now it has moved up almost 3 weeks. And it's like, I mean, it's good. It's actually when I pictured the transfer being, like given the choice, this is probably when I would have picked, but that wasn't an option that was given to me. It was either mid-August or late September. And so anyway, it's just kind of crazy that it's all of a sudden less than a month away, and it's exciting and it's cool, but it's a little overwhelming. But anyway, that was unexpected, I guess, and also exciting at the same time, and a lot to digest. And it's not like anything needs to be done before the transfer, but it does kind of have me second guessing. Like Eloise's birthday party I have scheduled currently for what was going to be the week right before the transfer, or the weekend right before the transfer, and now that's going to be 2 weeks after the transfer. And I mean, this is maybe silly to be worried about, but I'm just worried that like maybe I won't be feeling well, or I just don't want to take any chances. Like, not that her birthday party is going to stress me out, but I do like to like kind of go over the top for their birthday parties and make them feel really special, and I just don't want to feel stressed. I want to try to like not plan anything for a little while until we're like out of the woods, so to speak, after the transfer. So I'm not sure what to do with Eloise's birthday party. I think I might move it up. Kind of a side note, we're hosting my dad's birthday. It's Labor Day weekend, and like all of our family is coming over to the cabin. We're celebrating my dad. My Aunt Laurie's bringing like her margarita maker, and we're gonna do a taco bar and just have a fiesta to celebrate my dad's birthday. And what I was thinking is maybe we could do a birthday brunch for Eloise the following morning, because everybody's like, my parents I think are even bringing their RV out, and we have RV hookups at the cabin, which is fun. So I think they're gonna bring their RV out and stay in that, and then we have a bunch of extra beds and stuff, so our family's all gonna be out there anyway. And I'm thinking, like, I don't want to pack too much into the weekend, and I don't want Eloise's birthday party to seem like an afterthought, but at the same time it would be cool because everybody would already be there. and it just might make everything a little bit easier and smoother. So, I don't know. We'll have to see how things pan out, but that was kind of exciting and nerve-wracking and exciting and unexpected all at the same time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I don't know that I'm gonna stay awake until Brad. I probably will. I'll probably stay up until Brad gets here. And then we will resume the vlog in the morning on our way to Dublin, Ohio. We'll see you guys tomorrow.